So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my 2018 Banlist prediction video, and it's going to be for the February 2018, and yes guys, I am 100% certain that we're going to be getting our Banlist within February. The reason being is because we recently just got a Banlist in November, and Konami usually drops a Banlist within a span of 3 to 4 months, and the last Banlist that we got was an emergency Banlist for spirals, okay? That was for the November 6, 2017 ban list, okay? So I really think that the next ban list is gonna drop somewhere in between February. It makes so much more sense if Konami were to release a ban list prior to the Extreme Forces release, or even prior or post YCS Atlanta before YCS Volcom. So I think the best time for Konami to drop a ban list, I am making a bold prediction here, but I think the next ban list is gonna be sometime around February, alright? So this is gonna be my ban list prediction video. These are the cards that I think should get hit currently in the TCG right now, okay? And remember guys, this is just a prediction video, alright? I'm not saying that these things are going to happen. With the current knowledge that I have in today's metagame, I have compiled a list of cards that I believe should get hit on the 2018 ban list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is what's really fun about predictions, because we get to interact with each other in the comments, and I like to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on what you guys think might get hit on the upcoming ban list. And start out with the very first card, which I believe should get destroyed on the ban list, okay? I don't know why Konami has not even banned this card already. It's freaking Leveleater, alright? Leveleater deserves to get banned. For those of you who don't know what Leveleater is, just read the effect. Produce a level 5 or higher monsters level by 1 to special summon this card from the graveyard. And do you know what card we have to instantly spam this card right now? Yeah, Linkuriboh. No. 100% not healthy for the game. Although that right now, Leveleater may not be meta relevant, but the fact that it's able to spam itself from the graveyard to consistently make combo plays with Link summoning in today's metagame is absolutely insane. You guys not see what can happen with one Blue Eyes White Dragon on the board with a Leveleater in the graveyard? Yeah, you can make a board of Firewall Dragon, Baguska, Proxy Dragon, and an Ib off just literally 2 cards. Yeah. And with the way that our game is changing and how fast Link summoning is gonna become, Leveleater can potentially be a future problem. In the OCG, Leveleater is already banned, so I don't see why Konami has not hit this card on the TCG yet. And the fact that you're able to constantly spam this card from the graveyard to constantly make synchro plays and even Link summoning plays in our metagame today is very cancerous for the game. And I don't really think Konami would keep a card like this too long in our current game of Yu-Gi-Oh right now and the state that the game is in. So definitely, Leveleater deserves to get banned automatically. There's no need to explain why this card needs to get banned. Nobody likes to watch a turn that takes you 20 minutes to play one friggin' turn. Alright, you constantly spamming cards like Leveleater from the graveyard. With just one Leveleater can produce more Linkuribohs, and with Linkuribohs, you constantly spamming Leveleater from the graveyard to produce yourself more Linkuribohs on the board can potentially make you an unstoppable board of amazing Link monsters. Now let's go off to discussing cards that I think should get hit to 1, and on this list, I have a ton, guys. I don't know what Konami was thinking in their goddamn mind, but making a card like this is completely unhealthy for the game. Have you guys not read the effect? Have you not? Each time I resolve the evenly match in a competitive metagame, I feel like an asshole. It requires no effort to activate this card. Going second, if you main deck this card, it's gonna be very hard for your opponent to actually combat against this card unless they make a board of Tri-Gate and things like that. But in today's metagame, how the hell are you even gonna create a Tri-Gate wizard? You're not, because there's like 15 hand traps in every single deck. Like, you're not gonna make a Tri-Gate wizard like 100%. This card literally takes no effort. Like, you literally go like, okay, draw phase, standby phase, main phase, anything? Huh? Battle phase, response, ending battle phase, and then like what do? Like, you just pick up your card and you just scoop, like, and a card that is able to just get rid of the entire board, not just the monsters, all right, but the back row himself, okay? A card that's being able to get rid of all those things by just single-handedly activating this card into the battle phase is unhealthy for the game. You don't even need to wait a turn to activate this card, okay? If you have it in your hand, just enter battle phase and end battle phase and you win, literally. Alright, even though that there are counter cards that actually counter this card in the side deck, who cares? If you don't draw it, you lose anyways. The next card that I like to talk about is Terraforming. I really think, and I'm 100% positive, and I'm 100% certain that this card is going to get hit. The reason why I believe this card should get hit is because it's a generic field spell searcher that literally can search any field spell directly from your deck to your hand. We have gotten cards like Metaverse, okay? Konami wouldn't be releasing another alternative of cards to use instead of Terraforming if they're not even going to hit this card in the future. In the OCG right now, Terraforming is hit on the ban list. If you guys were to think about this card in a competitive standpoint, Terraforming is essentially an Upstart Goblin. If you can resolve 3 Terraforming in one deck, you're literally thinning your deck by 3 cards. You're playing a 37 card deck. In my personal opinion, I just feel like it's just too generic and it's just too easy to activate. Like, it doesn't deserve to be a 3. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree. There's a lot of discussion going on right now in the Yu-Gi-Oh community whether or not Terraforming should get hit, you know what I mean, on the ban list, or you should just hit the specific archetype cards in specific decks rather than Terraforming. Still continuing on field spells, I think that this field spell should directly get hit on the ban list, and I'm 100% positive that this card should be destroyed on the ban list, is Spiral Resort. And it's a card that once it's on the field, your opponent cannot target your Spiral cards with card effects. Your whole entire Spiral deck is untargetable by anything once Spiral Resort is up. If Konami wants to push out the new meta decks, I really think that Spiral Resort definitely needs to get hit. It's one of the cards that it's like, okay, you are secured once you have it on the board. If Spiral Resort gets hit to 1, there's also no need to hit Master Plan, because Master Plan, once sent to the graveyard, you have to add Resort to the hand. You have to add a Spiral monster from your deck to your hands. You have to add 2 cards. Spiral Resort is at 1, and you already drew into the Spiral Resort. Master Plan is essentially useless. I believe that hitting Spiral Resort to 1 would definitely ruin the consistency of the deck, and I really think it should be a hit on the ban list. Spiral needs to get hit, and one of the ways to actually deal with spirals, and I believe is the most effective way to deal with spirals, is hitting Spiral Resort down to 1. The card I want to talk about is this card is broken, and Konami needs to deal with this card before any of the Link monsters are going to be coming out in the TCG. Is definitely your boy right here, Grinder Golem. Have you guys not read this card's effect? Like, do you not know what it does? Like, is it this card? If I could describe something that represents a bumhole, I think Grinder Golem is the card, okay? Have you not seen the combos with this card? Do you know what this card does? A card like this, which can easily spam themselves on the board to generate you 2 free tokens to make you Link monsters in today's current meta game, should not be allowed. This card should not be allowed, okay? This card makes Security Dragon broken. This card makes Akashic Magician broken. And a card like this that can generate you free advantages like this in the current game of Yu-Gi-Oh should not exist and should not be allowed to stay at 3 for long. It should not stay at 3. This card should not stay at 3. Please do something about this card before our game even gets even more cancerous than it already is. Alright? The next card I want to talk about is Firewall Dragon. This bad boy right here, I think that this card should go to 1. A card that enables you to spam monsters from your hand multiple times in 1 turn should not be allowed in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anytime a monster this card links to leaves the field, special amount of monster from the hand, and depending on the amount of cards co-linked to Firewall Dragon, you could bounce back cards on the field or your graveyard back into your hand, which is really powerful. So not only does this card recycle cards from the graveyard, but can also compulsory evacuation device monsters to the hand. Can generate a lot of loops, alright? Konami doesn't like loops, alright? We have discovered that with the wind-up loop already, okay? We Yu-Gi-Oh players don't like loops because why? Loops aren't fun unless you have Max E. Dead ass. Spam a lot of monsters on the board. It can cause a lot of loops in the metagame right now. Have you not seen the wind-up loop that recently was discovered? Hit Joker to 1. Come on, to 1. Come on. What do you guys think? I believe that hitting Joker in the deck does not kill the deck at all, but it just lessens the consistency by a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, the deck is already broken with Electromite, you know what I mean? But hitting Joker can just lessen the, you know, consistency of the deck by a little bit, and I really think it makes sense to hit the Joker. The next card that I want to get hit on the ban list, but might not get touched, is Masterpiece, alright? As decks like Trickstars or Spirals or the top tier meta decks in today's current format gets hit on the next upcoming ban list, this gives a little bit of an opening window for older decks to shine. And one of the best older decks right now, which can still compete in today's metagame, is True Dragos. True Drago is still 100% viable because they have 3 Masterpiece and 3 Dragonic Diagrams. So either Dragonic Diagram to 1 or hit Masterpiece to 1. And I believe the most efficient hit is definitely hitting Masterpiece. If Towers is banned, why can't Masterpiece get banned as well? Have you guys not read? Konami, have you guys not read Masterpiece? You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm just afraid that if these decks get hit and we get new support, people are just going to be throwing Masterpiece everywhere, or like Dragonic Diagram everywhere with Masterpiece, and then like you literally have unbreakable boards, and just to put the salt on everybody, you know, just to spray salt on everybody, with that unbreakable board, you also have to deal with a Masterpiece. So I really think that Masterpiece should get hit, although that it might not get hit. I really think that a card like this, that's immune to literally, a card that's immune to anything that you tribute summon for it, is kind of unfair and unbalanced for the game. It's beatable, the card is beatable, it's not unstoppable, but if you don't have the outs like the Kaijus or things like that, it's going to be really hard to overcome the Masterpiece. So, you know what I mean? If the new decks get hit, 100%, I think they should hit a part of the older decks like Masterpiece as soon as possible before we have a problem. So, Masterpiece, I think you should go to 1. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. That would be absolutely amazing for more discussion videos. I love making videos like this. It's just really fun for me to interact with you guys in the comment sections. If you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure you guys hashtag in the comment section below Banlist 2018. That would be absolutely amazing. So I can go down there and just basically like each and every single one of your comments if you guys commented hashtag Banlist 2018. If you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys check out my Patreon page. That would be absolutely amazing. You guys can back me up on Patreon. I have cool rewards for you guys to check out as well on my Patreon page, and that'll be absolutely amazing. So if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys back me up on Patreon. I'll leave a link in the description box below. If you guys enjoy more Banlist prediction videos like this, make sure you guys let me know in the comment section below. Alright guys, this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace!